Hi, I'm Malkia Stampley, and welcome to Yoga with Malkia. We will be going through a series of yoga poses and sequences for the next 30 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're in the Midwest or East Coast in this polar vortex, I hope that you are staying warm. And yoga is a great way to keep that body warmed up or to just get your day started or even end your day. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to start on our backs today. Lying on our backs. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Reclined butterfly pose. And so be mindful of your lower back. You want to make sure that your lower back is pressing into the mat, which brings your knees up a little bit, and that's perfectly fine. So we're just going to stay here for a few moments, centering our breath. Please only do what you can during these next 30 minutes. Feel free to jump ahead or repeat, or just slow down. That's perfectly fine. I invite you to breathe in and out through the nose. I like to place my hand on my belly and then one on my heart. And as you breathe in and out, let the tongue float in your mouth, mouth closed, eyes closed. And as you're breathing, making sure if your hand is on your low belly, that you're feeling the slight rise in your hand. Relaxing the eyes, quieting the mind, or as thoughts come, let them float away. A few more moments here. Let's inhale together. Exhale together. One more nice big inhale, and nice and deep. And open mouth exhale. Nice. All right, let's release that position. Feet are flat on your mat. Let's inhale our left leg up. Let's flex that left heel up to the sky. Inhale, bring the knee in towards the chest, and you can interlace the fingers behind the leg. And on the exhale, pressing that heel up while slightly bringing that leg towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, focusing on bringing that heel up towards the sky. Last one, inhale and exhale, push. Now you can relax that foot. And then let's just bring the leg a little bit closer to the body. Right knee is pointing straight up towards the sky. Left hip is digging into your mat. Keeping the head and shoulders relaxed for now. Coming up to center, let's grab the arch of your left foot with your left hand. Inhale, drawing those shoulders down, opening up that right knee out to the side. And exhale, drawing that left knee down to the side body. Just opening up these hips a little bit. And your hand can be on the inside or the outside of the foot, whichever is comfortable. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Inhale, right leg up. Inhale, knee coming towards the chest. Exhale, pressing that right heel up towards the sky, keeping the shoulders down and away from the ears. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Maybe slightly the leg is coming closer towards the chest. 1 more. Inhale and exhale, pushing that right heel up towards the sky. Left knee is pointing straight up. And now relax that foot. And let's bring that leg slightly closer towards the body. It's okay to have a slight bend in the leg. Or if you're not able to reach the legs, just have the leg float here. Still working. Digging that right hip into the mat. From here, let's grab the inside or the outside of the foot. My elbow is on the inside of my knee, though. Gives me some nice leverage that way. And let's let that left knee fall open. Inhale, drawing the shoulders back, chest is lifted. And then on the exhale, drawing that right knee down towards the right armpit or the side body. And we're not straining, we're not pushing. It's just relaxing into this pose. There's definitely some strength in your hands and your arms trying to hold things in place. Inhale, back up to center, and exhale, release. Let's bring both knees into the chest, hugging nice and tight. Let's lift our head and our shoulders, coming to a nice tight ball with the entire body. And drop the head. One more time. Inhale, lifting the head. And now let's extend the left leg and let's flex both feet. Holding on just to the right knee. We'll do some yoga bicycles. All right. From here, keeping the head lifted, shoulders lifted. Just make sure you're not straining your neck. Let's just switch back and forth. Very deliberate. Don't think fast bicycles. Think of a pose each time you stop. Someone could take a picture. Exhaling as your knee draws in towards your chest. And let's do this about 4 more times. Both knees in towards the chest. Relax the feet, relax the head. And let's just circle those hips around. You could even just alternate the knees, give me a nice little massage to that lower back. All right, let's turn over to one side and let's press up nice and slow. And let's come to all fours. Hands right under the shoulders and knees right under the hips. Let's inhale, arching the back, shoulders back, lifting the gaze. And exhale, rounding the back, tucking the chin, tucking the tailbone. Feet are flat on your mat. Inhale. And exhale, rounding. And let's do this about 4 more times. You go at your own speed, your own tempo. Feel free to linger to one side. Whew, and then the other. All right, and let's meet back in center. So I did want to do a few balancing things today. And so in order to do that, you want to make sure that your core is nice and warmed up. So let's just do a little bit more core before we continue on. Inhale, left arm reaching out. You're shaking someone's hand. And then right leg extends, right foot, it's flexed. Hips are squared here. Reaching and now connecting elbow and knee. And let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, connecting. Last time, inhale and exhale. And now reaching out. And from here, swimming that left arm back, lifting the right heel. Right arm is nice and strong. All right, let's straighten that right leg. Left arm comes back out front and release. And you can windshield wiper those hips. Let's try the other side. Inhale, right arm reaches out. You're shaking someone's hand. Left leg extends, left foot is flexed. Reaching, inhale, and exhale, connecting elbow and knee. Left arm is nice and strong. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, connect. And one more. Inhale and exhale, connect. And now reaching out, swimming that right arm to the back, bending that left leg. Left sole of the foot is towards the sky. Now coming back to where we were, inhale and exhale, release. All right. Let's open the knees nice and wide, big toes touching, sitting on the heels, extending the arms. Let's do child's pose. Forehead is on your mat. And we're melting our hearts into the mat. Let the belly hang between the legs. And you can open the knees as wide as you need. From here, let's engage the arms and lift the elbows. And then continuing to focusing on melting your heart into the mat. Slightly lifting the gaze, let's walk the hands all the way over to the right side. No need to go past the right knee though. Inhale, lifting up a bit. Exhale, relaxing into this pose. And maybe that left hand reaches out just a little bit further than your right. But trying to sit down towards that left heel. No strain in the neck. Inhale, lifting the gaze, walking the hands through the center, and then over to the left side. No need to go past the left knee. Inhale, lifting the gaze, and then exhale, melting into this pose. And the right hand can extend just a little bit further past, even just in essence, the left hand. And then trying to sit back towards that right heel. Inhale, lifting the gaze, walking the hands back and dropping down, forehead down. Let's dig the elbows into our mats, lifting the hands so arms are bent and bringing the hands to a prayer position. You can stay right here. For some of us with tight shoulders, this may be a bit much. If you want to go a little bit further, you can bring your thumbs to the back of the neck. And then you can even bring the bridge of your nose to the mat or your lips, depending on your flexibility. Melting even further into your mat. And on your next inhale, release that pose. Let's walk the hands back. All right, now let's come to downward facing dog. Let's curl those toes under and inhale, lifting the knees, lifting the hips. And right away, let's begin to pedal the feet, right and then left. I like to add a little twist in there. Almost looking towards my armpit or just past. All right, from here, feet are hip width distance apart. Let's inhale the right leg up. Inhale. And exhale, bringing that right foot next to the right thumb. Feet are still hip width distance apart. Inhale, both arms up. And from here, let's drop that left heel down. And so the torso is still facing towards the front. Nice generous bend, not clenching those toes. Inhale. And exhale. Let's lift that left heel, dropping down a little bit further. And framing that right foot. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, straightening that right leg. 2 more times. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, right hip draws back. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, right hip draws back, left hip coming forward, scissoring those legs. All right, from here, let us step our right foot back, meeting the left. And you can stay here or drop the knees for a modified plank. Inhale, slightly coming forward. Exhale, all the way down, elbows tight to the body. Flatten the feet. Inhale, lifting the shoulders and the chest. Exhale, release. And then we come through all fours, curling the toes, back to downward facing dog. Right away, let's lift. Inhale that left leg up. And on the exhale, bring that left foot next to the left thumb. And that might be a little clunky sometimes, and that's perfectly fine. However you get there is fine. Feet are hip width distance apart. Let's inhale, both arms up. Centering your breath, focusing on your breath as your heart rate is rising. From here, arms don't change, but drop that right heel down, turning the torso, keeping it facing front. Inhale, lifting that left heel. And on the exhale, framing that left knee. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, straightening that front leg. Drawing that left hip back. Inhale, 2 more times. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bending that knee. Hands are flat on your mat, bringing that left foot to meet the right. And you can drop your knees down for a modified plank. Otherwise, going through our vinyasa. Inhale, chaturanga. All right, from here, let's walk our feet towards our hands. Inhale, flat back, fingertips reaching down, shoulders back. Weight coming towards the balls of the feet. Exhale, fold. Inhale. And exhale, fold. 1 more, inhale. And as you exhale, let's connect the hands, interlacing the fingers, and let's draw that fist down your low back. And then as you fold, you can keep your hands here, or you can lift the fist off your back and come forward as much as you can. Crown of the head towards the mat. Inhale, bringing the hands back to the back, releasing the hands. Inhale, flat back. All right, from here, we're going to bend the knees, bring the hands to the hips, and we're going to stand up nice and slow. All right, so here's the portion that I am hoping to do today. And we're just gonna do the best that we can with this balancing sequence. So starting with the right foot, my weight is on my left foot here. We are going to have our hands on our hips today and inhale that right knee up, right leg is at a 90-degree angle, flexing that right foot. standing up nice and tall. And if you fall out, then just jump right back in. From here, our left hand extends, coming towards the outside of the right knee. Right arm extends behind us. And slowly begin to look towards the right side. And then if you can look towards where the right hand is, great. And then coming back, bringing the hands to a prayer position. And from here, going into tree pose. So my right foot is resting on my calf, or you can rest in like a bevel position by the ankle, or you can place that foot up closer to the groin area. Just don't rest it on your knee. Focusing on one thing in front of you. Breathing. All right, from here, right knee comes back up. And then from here, slowly bending that left knee. And we are tilting forward. Right leg extends, even if it's just a little bit. Coming into warrior 3. Ooh, and don't fall. All right, from here, hands drop. We're in standing splits. Let's bend that left knee and let's drop the right foot on your mat. And we're in that lunge position. Good job. All right, hands come flat to the mat and let's bring that left foot to meet our right. Let's go through our vinyasa flow, dropping all the way down, or chaturanga, half push-up. Inhale, cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walking the feet towards the hands. All right, from here, flat back, inhale. And let's place our right hand in between left and right foot, bending that right leg. Inhale, left arm up. Inhale, exhale, back to center, bending the left knee, left hand down. Inhale, right leg up, right arm up. Opening the chest, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and exhale. All right, from here, we are keeping our feet hip width distance apart, bending the knees, bringing our hands to the hips, watching your back, keeping your back nice and flat. We are standing, coming all the way up. And now we have to do the other side. All right, from here, I know my head's cut off a little bit, but follow my legs. From here, hands on the hips. Weight is in the right foot this time. Inhale, left leg up, flexing that left foot. All right, just like before, right arm extends, coming to the outside of the left knee. Left hand extends behind you. And from here, begin to turn your gaze or stay right where you are, looking towards the back. And then coming back, bringing the hands to a prayer position, going into tree pose. And feel free to jump out and then jump back in if your foot is cramping. Picking one point to focus. All right, let's bring that left knee up, flexing that left foot. And from here, bending that right knee. And then tilting the body forward slowly and extending that left leg. And hold on to something if you need to. And now bringing both hands to the floor. Standing splits here. And now dropping that left foot down to your mat in that lunge position. Hands are flat. Let's bring the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Holding here just a moment, catch your breath. Sometimes we feel a little overwhelmed in yoga with the pose. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's great to just focus on your breath. Breathe. All right, let's drop both knees here. Let's go back to our child's pose, bringing big toes together, extending the arms. All right, let's walk the hands back. And let's just swing these legs around. All right, before we go all the way down and finish up with Shavasana, let's have our legs nice and wide here. I'm in about a 90-degree distance, both of my legs here. All right, not too wide. Sitting up nice and straight. Let's inhale both arms up and exhale the right arm down. And let's go over to the right side. Making sure we're not collapsing into this, but lifting the chest. So if you need to back up a bit, that's perfectly fine. Chest is lifted, looking up towards the sky or straight ahead. Keeping both hips down. It's almost as if you're pressing forward. And now turning towards that right foot. And you can keep your hands framing that leg or grabbing hold of the feet. Inhale, chest is lifted, and then we fold. You want to keep your left shoulder down. It's easy to lean towards the right side. Keeping that left shoulder down is most effective. Inhale, coming up. And let's walk our hands back and let's do the other side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down. And we're going over to the left side with the right arm. Chest is lifted. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, turning the torso towards that left leg, grabbing hold of the shin or the feet or keeping the hands framing. Back is flat. Inhale, chest is lifted and fold. Keeping both hips down. Inhale, coming up. And now let's do the center. Walking the hands out in front of you. Lifting the chest. Inhale. And then on the exhale, folding. Keeping the back nice and flat here. It's still okay to sink into this pose. You just don't want to round the back so much because then you're not really tapping into the target or the focus, which is the inner thighs, the back of the legs, the lower back. Rounding the back is tapping more into the neck, the upper back. Inhale, walking the hands back. Let's close the legs slowly. And now we're going to make our way to our backs for Shavasana. Coming down nice and slow, bringing the knees into the chest, hugging the knees. Feel free to rock side to side. Extending the legs, feet fanning open, palms facing up towards the sky. A great time to just let the body relax. I often feel, those muscles are shaking, or, oh, wow, that's settling.
And it's great. Give your body time to reset, quieting the mind, softening your breathing. I invite you to stay in Shavasana, but I will be closing us out of class. Coming up nice and slow to a seated position. Hands together. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this practice today ignited and fired up your core and got you moving. You're sweating a little bit or just more alert and awake. I love core at the center of anything, just works everything. So I hope that it was beneficial for you. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.